Hello everybody, this is Casey here to do some readings tonight. I hope everybody's doing well. Have an awesome week. Okay. Tink's all settled in her bed. She's ready for me to get started. Hi Cancerian. Hey Star. How is everybody doing? Hey Tracy. How's everybody doing? Hi Elizabeth. How you doing? How's your mom doing? How's your brother doing? Okay, I'm going to do a random tonight, so let me get some shuffling done. We'll wait till a couple more people come in. Seashells, how you been? Lay-in, how you doing? You're all getting over COVID? Oh, honey. Make sure you take a lot of extra zinc. They said zinc shortens it, okay? Casey's got COVID. Our little Casey's got COVID. Hey, Jenna. Okay. Let me put a jacket on. It's kind of cool in here. Is everybody doing okay, though, Elizabeth? Yeah, Casey's got COVID. She's been sick since Christmas. She just did a test today. Hey, GB, how are you doing tonight, hon? Kind of cold in here. Yeah. Bountiful sea turtle, how are you doing, hon? My son had it for almost 3 months. I think he would have died if he hadn't kept busy every day. He was a truck driver, so he didn't have to get out of his truck. All he had to do was talk to somebody through a window. Happy New Year to you too, Seashells. Yes, you can donate, hon. Yeah. Okay. Yes, everybody, welcome. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. Please, everybody hit the like button. Please, please, please. Okay, Seashells, what is your question, hon? Thank you. Thank you all that hit the like button, please. Yes, Happy New Year. It's good to see everybody that I haven't seen for a while, too. And welcome back to all the regulars. Much love and appreciation to all of you. The general for January. Okay. What do Seashells need to know for January 2021, 2022? January 2022. Oh, okay. Seashells, are you hoping somebody's coming back from the past? You're better from, oh, hon. I'm sorry all you guys are coming down with it. I'm sorry. Good night, Elizabeth, and we'll send some healing to the whole family, hon. Okay? Tell your mom we're thinking of her and miss her. Yeah, I'm doing random readings tonight, hon. Okay, Nell. We always have troubles with your donations, Nell. Hold on. Let me get through seashells here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nails came through. Okay, let me get through seashells. Yeah. Seashells. Are you waiting? Are you expecting somebody to come back from the past? Because, okay, this is why I'm asking. I have the first two cards are the Six of Cups and the Judgment card. Hello, Daisy. Okay. The Six of Cups talks about nostalgia and longing. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of longing for the way things were. It could be a person, it could be a situation. But I have the Judgment card, which talks about there's a call to awaken. Okay. But the thing is, anything that you thought was over and done with is not over and done with. Okay. So it may not be the person that you think of, but you may hear from somebody from the past. Okay. It may be an earth sign, because I do have a King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone that's mature, long-term, stable, loving, caring, nurturing, prosperous, abundant, knows who they are, knows where they're going. Very slow moving, though. Hey, Daisy girl. I missed you the last couple days, Daisy. I know you've been busy. But there is communication coming in. Maybe that somebody's watching you. Yeah, I was just looking at my horoscope for everything's happening in my relationship sector till the end of February. It's like, I'm going to hibernate. Oh, you're fine, Jenna. You're fine, hon. But pay attention to what's going on, okay? Because, see, I have 2 pages here. Those are the very early beginnings of something. This could be communication, fast communication coming in. This could be something that's long-term and stable, okay? So, yeah. But look at that pentacle. But it could also talk about needing to slow down and smell the roses. Slow down and look at some of the beauty in life, okay? But, hun, whatever happens, okay, it may be something from the past, because this card to me, the Magician, he has all the tools and the abilities to do exactly what he wants. Okay? The thing is, the Magician has to practice and study every day of his life in order to maintain his skills and to learn new things. Slow down. Okay? But you have the ability to manifest you what? But, hun, when I see this card, I think everything that's been in the past has been practice and study to get you to where you are now. Acknowledge how awesome you are. Acknowledge how far you have come. Be grateful for the person that you are now And bless all the experiences that you have been through in the past, because they've made you the person that you are now. Okay? I'm so happy, hon. I'm happy. But see, this could be, and you're talking about finding yourself. This is the nostalgia and longing for the person that you used to be. So that makes sense. A call to awaken. Something, someone coming back. So that makes sense. Thanks for the feedback, hon. Okay? Thank you for the feedback. That helps me a lot. But the cards look awesome, girl. The cards look awesome. And Jenna, don't ever second guess who you are, hon. You're awesome as you are. You know? Yes, self-love is beautiful, and finding yourself, finding the person that you used to be, that's a gift. That's a gift. And you're reclaiming that. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're welcome, hon. Okay, who else? Let me look. Okay, Nell's next. Nell's next because she donated. Okay. Hold on. Yes. Nell's next. Let's just say, Jenna, today's been a little bit of an adventure. Little bit of an adventure. Now, what's your question, hon? Moon, how are you? Are you new here, Moon? Welcome. Okay. That's interesting. Nell, oh, you're an old subscriber. Ah, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, now, so I have the Six of Cups. That's nostalgia and longing for a person from the past. Could be them coming back. It could be you just it could be you just longing for this person, okay? And I think it's good to see you too, Moon. Thank you for coming back, hon. Okay. So we have the Moon card here. The Moon card talks about trying to find some emotional balance. Okay. So there, yeah, you're trying to find it. Yeah. But follow your intuition and knowing, hon. I'm sure. Yeah. Maybe we are. Okay, Tracy, for one thing, we're in Venus retrograde. Starting Friday, we're in Mercury retrograde, and they both can bring somebody back from the past. I was just reading mine, and I just kind of wanted to kind of cringe a little bit into my little hole when I was reading what it said about relationships and people coming back. It's like, but okay, but hon, you're feeling kind of vulnerable right now, Nell. Okay? And just remember that's okay to feel vulnerable. Okay? Because if you don't feel vulnerable, you don't experience things and you can block things from happening. I think you are open and receptive to this person coming back. And I do think that he will. I think that there's going to be some communication coming in. But take it slow, hun, because with this Knight, okay, so this Knight is very, very fast moving. Could be communication coming in quickly. Could somebody bringing some truth and clarity to a situation. But there's definitely some communication coming in. But take it slow because this is coming in quick. I want you to take it slow because this person can be a person that just comes in and out. Okay? And I want you to focus on what you want. So now use the bubble technique to clear out all the negative self-talk you're telling yourself, all the doubts that you have. Be open to possibilities. I want you to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Because just remember, hon, the universe is monitoring your thoughts 24/7. Okay? Because you don't want those little mice coming in and nibbling and eating through all your little thoughts and stuff, all your intentions that you have out there, okay? I do show that you are learning lots of new things. This is an apprenticeship card. So you're learning lots of new things. You're a student. We're all a student of life. But right now you are learning some extra lessons. I want you to let go of those fears, okay? I want you to let go of those doubts. I want you to tap into your creativity, okay? But I show the Ace of Cups. So I think this Ace of Cups has two meanings of right now. Now, you know, you've been on here enough, hon. You know what the bubble technique is. I'm asking you just to try it. Just to try it to clear some of those fears out and see if it doesn't clear the energy for you. Okay? But this could, I do think that you need to find some self-love. Okay? I want you to see how awesome you are. I want you to get up in the mornings and think three things. Every morning, something different for a week. Okay? Every morning for a week. Three things different every day. How awesome you are. Okay? But this could also be somebody coming back that is going to bring a cup of love. It could be new beginnings. But you know what, hon? You've got to let go of the fears. You've got to let yourself feel vulnerable and learn. Okay? Because if we put the walls up, we're going to block anything from coming in, anything or anyone from coming in. And one of the things we're here for is to learn, to experience. Okay? Yeah, post note them on your mirror so you could read them first thing in the morning. Busy working away, Jane. Throwing that bubble after you fill it up with the person you're mad at is therapeutic too. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. How to break walls? Visualizing walls coming down. Okay, so one of the ways to put down those walls is to close your eyes and just visualize all the walls just melting down. All the barriers, everything that have, you just visualize them all melting down a little bit at a time. Because if we're not vulnerable, hon, we block experiences. We block opportunities and chances, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Hey, Lynn, how are you? Is Bountiful Sea Turtle still here? So start clearing away all the negative self-talk. Put in the bubble everything that you guys fought about. Take the energy off of it. Take the charge off of it, okay? Is Bountiful Sea Turtle still here? Girls, all I want to do is sleep. All I want to do is sleep. So put the old story into the bubble and see if you can't use your creativity. Start visualizing what you want rather than what you've been through. Okay, hun? Does that make sense? Okay, GB, are you here, hon? Yeah. And Jenna, yes, Star does want to talk to you. Star's got some experiences to share with you. What's your question, GB? Sierra, are you grounded? Your daughter shouldn't be zapping your energy if you're grounded, hun. Oh, did you do a donation, hun? You didn't say anything. Hold on. Let me look. Yes, it's here, hun. It's here. What's your question, hun? What's your question? Hold on, GB. We'll get you in a minute, okay? Actually, let me go ahead and do GB, and then we'll do Bountiful Sea Turtle because GB has her question up. A New Year's reading? Yeah. May I know the Aquarian energy towards me? What's the intention of the Aquarius toward GB? That's you. I did call you GB, but I didn't realize at the time that Bountiful had made a donation. Hold on, hon. We'll get yours. Ooh, these are some main. Okay. So first card up I have, GB, is the Ace of Wands. Okay, that is something very passionate. The beginnings of something passionate, something creative, something that makes you happy, brings that spark to life. Okay, is this guy by any chance, GB? Is he an earth sign by any chance? Because I show that there's an earth sign here, but it could be just the energy. This could be somebody long term and stable for you. Okay. But I have the death card. There needs to be some kind of, he's an Aquarius. Okay. I have the death card. There needs to be some kind of transmutation, some kinds of change. But just know that you have the power If there's something that you don't like, hun, you're setting a boundary. If you're fighting about something that he's doing something you don't like, you're setting a boundary. You're teaching him how to treat you, okay? Something needs to change. Something needs to be transformed. But I show you making choices and decisions that's going to bring some happiness to you, okay? And it should be your primary focus. What is going on? Okay? But somebody's not open to giving and receiving. And I pulled a couple cards on that to clarify. So I have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is somebody that's got everything all stored in a little box. I don't know if they're trying to hide it, if they're not trying to let you see something. They may be not open to giving and receiving. But the first clarifier I got is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very, very slow moving energy. Again, this guy, I think he's got some earth sign in his chart somewhere, okay? Maybe his moon or something. But take it easy, take it slow. Deal with anything that comes up, okay? Set your boundaries, okay? Set your boundaries. But I do show that there's going to be some communication around this, okay? Take the time to ask him. I'm willing to listen to, to your concerns. I'm here to listen if you want to talk, and listen to his concerns. But I do show that there are some, I don't know, what is this guy doing? He's not open to receiving, but he's holding back something. He's got some fears, he's got some illusions, he's got some points of view, or maybe past relationships that have shown him how bad relationships are. Okay. And does this guy have a tendency to be a little bit busy, hon? Because I have the Two of Pentacles. It's like he's either you or him is waiting for your ship to come in, but at the same time, you may be missing an opportunity. Yeah. Make sure that you take the time to listen. Okay. I think that's really, really, really important, because there's some kind of point of view or belief system. You might be a little bit hyper vigilant about listening to what's coming out of his mouth, because you may find a point of view or something in there that might trigger a little bit of an alarm bell. Okay? Take the time to listen. Busy, figured out. Yeah, he may miss an opportunity because he's so busy. Okay? But the second clarifier is the Nine of Swords. I think he's starting to figure it out, because this is the end of the nightmare, the depression, the anxiety. Okay? This is the end of it. He's coming out a much wiser person on the other side. Okay? So just give him a little bit of time, hon. If you think that this guy's worth a relationship, then go for it. Because I just think take your time with it. Okay? Bountiful, what's your question, hon? Again, I'm sorry. I think we're all feeling major shifts, Jane. It's not just you, hon. A New Year's reading. Okay. That's what you wanted. Okay, hon. A New Year's reading. But Jane, there's no such thing as an accident either. We're all feeling major shifts, hon. All of us. Yeah. Jane, did you leave? What do you mean by? Okay. Jenna, you're not coming down with the virus too, are you, hun? Okay. New Year's. Yeah. Yeah. I hope Jenna's not coming down with it. Oh, interesting. Bountiful, are you in a relationship? Oh, that looks even better. Oh, girl, are you going to be getting married? Oh my God, girl. Seriously, Bountiful, are you getting married? Or hoping to get married? Was that just for 2022 or was that just for January? Let me look at that. New Year's reading. Okay. You're married for 36. That's right. You've been married a long time. Okay. Girl, are all the kids gone out of the house? Okay. Because this is a marriage card. Okay. These are marriage cards. Well, it could be one of your kids. Is one of your kids a male and has a child? Two adult kids, not married yet. No grandkids yet. It might be a vow renewal, okay? But look at this. This is a marriage card, but see, it might be a renewal, okay? Because this is something long-term stable. This is having it all. Girl, I think this is for you. Are you guys planning on taking a trip this year? Okay. You may impulsively decide to get married again. Okay. Yeah. This is awesome. I don't think it's your, it may be a kid, but I don't think so. Okay. See, and then marriage card could be a legal contract, could be a marriage card. It's a decision being made in your favor. Okay. And this is a mature man, a father figure, someone that is the head of family, someone successful, someone that has a lot of responsibility. Okay, I'm picking them at random, Olive. Okay. But I show happiness. I show lots of happiness. This is fulfillment. Okay. Happiness. People coming together in a celebration. and a mover and shaker. This is, what sign are you, hon? Okay, because this is somebody that takes care of everybody's needs and loves it. Yes, yes. I think, and I do think that you may be needing a break. Okay. Maybe you're taking a trip this year. I don't know. But it looks looks like an awesome year to me. Awesome year. Okay. We're supposed to do a group thing tomorrow, and I'm going, but I'm afraid. Yes. You take care of your mom. Girl, I think you have an awesome year coming. But I keep thinking that you're going to take a trip, Why is this stuff? Can't starve her of a social life. Too young, yeah. I know all these kids are struggling, Jenna. Yes, yes. That looks awesome, girl. Looks absolutely awesome. Moon, are you still here, hon? You hear white sand? What state are you in? Okay. What's your question, Moon? Oh, you're disoriented. What clarity do I need in this situation? What clarity does Moon need in this situation? Can you hear the pug snorting in her sleep? Okay. Do you sometimes feel like everything just slows down to a stop? What else do I need to know? First card I have up is Justice. Justice could be a contract. Cool, Bountiful. I'm glad you feel good. Okay. Because I show a Justice card. That could mean a decision being made in your favor. It could be that you're not seeing seeing something, which would be your clarity. There needs to be a balance, hon. Okay, but it could be contracts. It could be legal things. It could be a marriage contract. It could be a divorce contract. Okay, but right after that, I have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Sent you a message on Christmas. Okay. So there's the Justice card, but look at the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are gifts from the universe. This is new beginnings. Okay? They're new beginnings. And it's also something that's long-term and stable. Something that brings in the security and the happiness and everything being well adjusted. Now, I do show that it's slow moving. And I think that's good because there's a tendency for when things move too fast, we have a tendency to panic a little bit. Okay. But I do feel like you feel like things just get stuck and they don't move anywhere. They don't go anywhere. But again, we go from the Knight of Cups, which is somebody's thinking about offering something, but everything's at a standstill, to the Knight of Pentacles that talks about it's very, very, very slow moving because somebody has a tendency to get stuck in their head and overthink things. It's the little squirrel in the cage running all night, just running and running and running and running and running and running. They talk about monkey mind. I'm talking about squirrel mind. Okay. But I think they're starting, somebody, whether it's you or him, somebody is starting to come out of that. There may be have been a little bit of depression and anxiety, a little bit of living through a nightmare. But I think that this is ending and the person's coming out a little bit wiser. Okay. But you know what, hon? Sometimes you got to step back and take a little bit of a break and assess the situation. Maybe if you step back a little bit, it would also give him a little bit of time. You don't have to physically step back, just kind of emotionally step back and take the time. Let him feel that. Then he could make a choice, make a decision, okay? But, hon, there's a lot of things going on behind the picture that you don't know anything about. And I do think that this is a karmic relationship. I think you guys have been together in a lot of lifetimes. And I think, yeah, we all get that squirrel mind though, hon. Okay. But I think that you were meant to learn something from each other. Okay. But I want you to stand on your own 2 feet. I want you to be an independent woman. I want you to know what you want. Don't worry about what he's doing. At this point in time, I want you to know who you want. You focus on the seeds that you've planted in life. He needs to catch up. Yeah. He needs to catch up with you. So in the meantime, focus on you and what you want. Like I said, because he needs to catch up with you, okay? That makes sense? Yeah. And yeah, and because everybody right now is assessing their relationships, you know. That makes sense, hon? Your Leo Mercury agrees with me. But you know, if he's meant to be with you, he needs to catch up. Okay? I'm not going to say level up because we're all the same level. We're just here learning different lessons. Nobody's got any higher up level than anybody else. We're just learning different things, you know. You're welcome, hon. Lynn, are you here, hon? Yeah, we're all walking together and trying to support each other. Hey, Crazy Crystal. Lynn Comer, are you here? So apparently she left. Let me see who else. Jan, what is your question? What's your question, Jan? Okay, so I just sometimes I just cry when I get confirmation on things. I'm always encouraging you guys to ask questions. Okay, Jan, I want you to keep asking the universe, what can be better than this? You know, how can it be any better? How can it be any better? What do I need to know in this situation? Just when you ask questions, okay, who was it? They were talking about clear back when we had the harmonic convergence back in 1987. The energy shifted as we ask questions of the universe. We are shifting and changing the energy for everybody. So every time you ask a question like that, you're shifting the energy not only for you, but for other people also. So keep asking questions for one thing, okay, hon? Hey, Judy. Okay. Yeah. Have you looked into any kind of partnership with somebody, hon? Hey, Jack. Okay. Because I have a Two of Cups here, but I don't feel like it's a love relationship. It's almost like there's a partnership of some type coming in. Maybe a business partnership, maybe somebody that wants to share a house. I don't think it's a love relationship in this point in time, okay? But you're going to hesitate around this, okay? So you're going to be offered something and you're not sure if you want it or not. Accept it. Accept it. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry he passed, hon. But so what pops into my head, crazy crystals, healing is not always curing. You know, hon? Okay. I'm telling you, trust him. Okay? Make sure you put your signatures on everything and you have pictures of everything. Okay? Because I do think that this can bring in some money for you. This is a gift from the universe. This is an ace. Okay? This is moving into a more prosperous, abundant time. I do think that he can help you, hon. Okay? And I think that you're going to be shocked. with the response to your work. Because this is something sudden, something shocking. Okay? This is the universe shaking up things a little bit so that things can move into alignment for you. Because sometimes when we're asking questions, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the universe to line everything up perfectly for us. And when you ask for something, ask for this or something better, so the universe can bring in something better. But I do think that make sure you have pictures of everything and you have your signature on everything. Okay? But it's a very early beginning, something in prosperous and abundant, something that you're passionate about. Okay? And I do think this is going to bring in some fulfillment for you on a lot of levels. This is all levels. This is the best card in the whole deck. Okay? Give it a try. Okay? Give it a try. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? Olive, are you still here, hon? Pictures and signatures, yeah. I would put some of this stuff up on Etsy. And hon, we're going to be starting our cooking and craft channel this week. Okay? And show us some of your artwork. It's Casey's Corner, KACI''S, KORNER for cooking and crafts. Maybe you could sell some of your work on there also, hon. Okay? Olive, are you here? Yeah, copyrights. Did Olive get mad and leave? How you doing, Wolfie? Tracy, what's your question? You love to cook too? Ooh. Okay, there's Olive. All the rest of January bring for me. I know, Crystal, it's hard when we lose somebody, hon. My heart goes out to all of you. Yeah, I got Olive. Olive and then Tracy. Okay. So this is for Olive. So we're all tired, Jack. I'm sleeping until 10, 11 o'clock. And it's like, what the hell's wrong with me? Okay. Olive, you have something unexpected coming in. Okay. I think it's something that you've been waiting for a long time, hon. Okay. Because I have the Tower card. This is something sudden, something shocking. Okay. So it's something you're not expecting anyway. Okay. But you've been waiting for something to come in for a long time. You're waiting for your ship to come in, and this is showing you open and receptive to whatever is coming in, okay? I think that, have you recently stepped back from something? Because I show you've taken a break, okay? And have you're waiting for a job offer, okay? But it's like you've stepped back from something. Did you suddenly put something in God's hands? It's like you've mentally taken a step back, and now it's going to bring in something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Okay. But okay, so that's interesting because I have one after the other. Okay. On the top, I show you waiting for your ship to come in, and you're open and receptive to it. But on this one, it says you're closed down, that you're not open and receptive. I want you to sincerely look and evaluate and do research on each one of those jobs that you're looking at. Okay? I think you need to focus on one. Okay? Because something's coming in. Something's coming in quick, and it's bringing a new day, a new dawn for you. And it's going to be something that you love. Okay? So I'm going to ask you this. If I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for? What would it look like? See it, feel it, visualize it, experience it, taste it. Okay? See it as if you already have it. Give thanks for it as if you already have it. That's showing faith and trust in the universe. Okay? That's showing faith and trust in the universe that you're going to get it. Okay? But see it, experience it, visualize it, release it to the universe. This or something better. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? And Tracy wants to know what's coming up also. Jack, you behaving yourself. What is going on in Tracy's love life? You're welcome, Olive. Okay. What is going on in Tracy's life with or without? Okay, with on the left, without Jeff on the right. I'm going to tell you one thing, though. Don't ever wait for him. Don't sit around and wait for him. Okay? Because he needs to do his work. If he knows that you're not sitting around waiting for him, he's going to do the work. Okay? Now, without him. Yeah, everything's up. I show the Queen of Swords. She's been through a lot. She's been through hell and back. She's looking for the truth and clarity of the situation. Okay? She's not going to put up with any BS. But I show everything's on hold. Everything is stuck. Everything's on hold. Because I think that somebody's so focused on the negative that they're not allowing the wish fulfillment. Okay? They're not allowing themselves to have what they want because of some point of view or belief system. Okay? I have the Knight of Pentacles that talks about it's just slow as hell. Okay? And somebody's in their squirrel mind running in that cage. Okay? But there's lots of healing going on. If you want, you can have some patience, but he's still got a lot of work to do, hon. And I have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, but that is based on how much he's going to do the work. Okay? So, without him, first card up, fulfillment. Best card in the whole deck. Yeah. Best card in the whole deck. This is you walking away from all the trauma and the drama. The universe is just waiting for you to walk away from the last of it. Okay? I think you're not ready to leave it behind because you asked about it. You know? You asked about it. So the universe is waiting for you to totally let it all go. Put it in a bubble, hun. Hand it off to an angel. Okay? But you have goals. You have ideas. You're waiting for that ship to come in. but are you allowing yourself to have it? Because you're still clearing away all of this. Okay? Are you allowing yourself to have it? I know, hon. And it's hard to release. It's hard. And especially when they're holding on to you on the other side. But see, I think if he does try to come back, you're not going to be open and receptive to it. I think it's like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this, okay? But I think it's time for you to work on your own emotional happiness, okay? To find your own fulfillment. And we talk about this all the time, hon. Whatever you want in another relationship, you need to find within yourself first. Okay? But I want you to be the strong, independent woman you are. Plant the seeds for what you want and wait for them to grow. You know what you want. You know where you're headed, pretty much. Okay? Stand on your own 2 feet? Yeah. Yeah. But you're going to find your own fulfillment, and then somebody's going to come in, okay? Somebody healthy. Does that make sense, hon? One more free one. Who do I want? I don't know. Nobody's calling out. Okay, who's here that wants a reading so I could pick one? Okay. Let me know who hasn't had a reading that wants one so I could pick one. So Crystal's one. Who else? Essence of Destiny. That one jumped out at me. You guys have to let me know you're here if you want readings. Okay, Essence of Destiny. That jumped out at me. Sorry, Crystal. What's your question, Essence? Do any of my mods want readings? Girl, I feel like he's working on his finances. He's it's like he's being distracted by everything that's going on around him. He thinks about it, okay? He thinks about it, but he makes no move toward it. Okay? Because he's focusing on his financial world, okay? Is he in an apprenticeship? It's like he's learning a lot of new things at this point in time. It's like he's got a lot of things going on right now. And I think he needs to learn to focus on one thing at a time. Okay? And then I have the Star. But the Star talks about healing. He's not an apprenticeship, but he's got a lot of things going on. Whether Well, I don't know. I keep getting finances. But I think he's going through a lot of emotional healing also, hon. Okay. I want you to follow your intuition and knowing though. Because I think he's feeling, I think you make him feel very vulnerable. Okay. Because I think he does want a relationship with you, but sometimes when you make a guy feel vulnerable, they pull back a little bit. Because, do I really want to be vulnerable? Do I really want to be in a relationship right now? Because I think they pretty much know when they see you, okay? But I do show that, you know what? He's going to have to suck it up and he's going to have to take a leap of faith. Because I show the Knight of Swords, and that's a fast-moving energy. And when he does decide, he's going to decide quick. But look at this. He's on the edge of a cliff. He's got to make a choice. He's got to make a decision quickly. He's going to have to take a leap of faith. So I feel like it's going to be 3 to 6 months, if that makes any sense. But hang in there. If you think he's worth it, then hang in there, okay? But I would go out and enjoy your life in the meantime rather than sitting around and waiting for him, okay, hon? Does that make sense? Crystal, you still here, hon? Let's do yours. You're welcome, hon. Okay. You want to know how your son's doing? Word it for me, hon. Yeah. Do any of my mods want readings tonight? Or are we going to move into spiritual talk? Okay. Crystal wants to know how her son's doing. Okay. I think he's a little bit angry, but I think that he understands the circle of life now a little better than he did last time. Okay. I do think he's doing some soul searching about life. But I yeah, I just feel like he's a little bit angry. He's got everything pent up inside right now, and I think he's dealing with a lot of belief systems. That's why I said I think he's doing a lot of soul searching about his spirituality. I think he's got some points of view about things that he needs to work through. But I do think that he's going to work it around so that there is more. Because I have an Ace of Pentacles. This is like a gift to him. Okay, this is like a gift to him. 2 aces in here. Okay, new beginnings in his spirituality, new beginnings in the way he is seeing and perceiving things. I think that he's going to be more open, more prosperous, more abundant about things. But at the same time, he needs to learn to walk away from other people's stuff, because I think there's some people that are saying some things that are causing this anger, this frustration. Okay, but I think he like people need to walk away from things that are going on right now. Okay, people need to walk away from stuff from the past, things that other people are saying. This is like been a huge lesson for a lot of people this weekend, okay? But he needs to walk away from other people's burdens, okay? Yeah. He needs to let it go. Mom, give him some lessons on letting go, okay? Or invite him in, hon. Okay? That makes sense? Invite him in. See if he wants to talk to us. One degree and snow. How much snow you got, Judy? I remember our appointment tomorrow, hon. It's 1 o'clock my time, right? Yeah, he's welcome, hon. But you know what? He's just trying to be like a duck and just let all that water slide right off of him. Her opinions are her opinions, nobody else's, okay? Oh, Ben, how are you? Okay, mods don't want any questions tonight? Wolfie, no questions tonight? Did Wolfie go to sleep on us? Okay, Star's got a question. What's your question, hon? It's going to be +4 Wednesday. It was like 26 degrees here today, 56 yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I think, Jenna, I think the star wants you to stick around for... Oh. Oh. Job offer. Where are my dice? I don't know where my dice are. I say yes. No. Yes. Yes. I have the Magician in yes, and I have the Six of Pentacles in no. Just make sure that they're giving you a fair wage, hon, okay? Jane, you're here. Yeah. Jane, it's just not you going through stuff. It's everybody going through stuff. Cool. Cool. Are you going to take it? How much is that going to interfere with you taking your daughter back and forth to school? Give it a little time, Jane. So it won't interfere? Okay. Shall we move on to spiritual talk then? Wolfie, you're not here? Jane, it's not everybody's getting hit, hon. Everybody's getting hit. It's not just you, hon. It's just we need to deal with some things we all need to deal with the things that are coming up. I was reading some stuff today that wasn't just for you. It was for all of us. Okay. So it says, okay. So you're not being punished, hon. Okay. You're just taking a step back at the moment. Okay. Did you want a reading, Jack? So this is one of the things that popped up that was meaningful for me, but is meaningful for several other people. Okay. May you have the courage to break the patterns in your life that no longer serve you. This is not just you, Jane. It's all of us. Bring love wherever you go. Shine light wherever it's dark. Leave blessings wherever you've been. Be kind wherever you are. Okay? Don't entertain negative energy. Some situations will test your patience and try to make you overreact, overthink, and respond to things that don't serve your life force. Your attention is your power. Don't feed what doesn't add value to your life. Conserve your energy and evolve. And suddenly, I didn't need challenges to grow. I could grow through joy. I realized how much I love myself when I noticed I am capable of observing my feelings without attachment and begin to not take other people's opinions personally, but treat them only as their perception. Yes, exactly. We all have lessons to learn, hon, and we're all going through some level of that too. It's not just you, okay, hon? It's not just you. Jack, did you want a reading? So those are things that came up for me today that seem to be meaningful for everybody right now. Okay, I didn't mention anybody's names, hon. I mentioned nobody's names. So it wasn't in me, hon. But it doesn't, but you know what, hon? Let it go. Put it in the toilet and flush it. Put it in the toilet and flush it. Okay? Yeah. Hon, nobody's attacking you. I'm just saying that there's different points of view out there. And a couple people were trying to give you a different point of view on Friday. I know this is your reality, you know, and everybody else has their own different reality also. This is one of the things I talk about. One of the things that we need to do in this life is learn to honor each other's different points of view. Does not mean we have to buy into other people's points of view. Does not mean what we are feeling is invalidated. It just means your feelings are yours and their feelings are theirs. We just need to honor and respect each other's differences. There was never meant for anything to be attack on you, hon. Okay? And we're trying to help you get past all this, Jane, because it's okay. What's happening is a reflection of what's going on in your life. You're going through the same thing with your mom. Okay? So maybe it's time to like I said, let your mom have her point of view. It's not your responsibility to make your mother happy. And hon, I want you to go out and every time you get angry, I want you to go out and hug your beautiful tree. No, that was not your problem, hon. That was the person that called you out's problem. That was their point of view. That was their reaction to everything, okay? The thing is, for you to pull your energy back and not let anybody push your buttons. Honor your own feelings and let them have their own feelings, okay, hon? Does anybody, okay, so does anybody have anything else they want to talk about tonight? Did Star get a chance to talk to you, Jenna? I know. Okay. So, Jane, I know this is upsetting for you, but you know what, hon? Calm down, back away from the situation, and we'll talk about it when we do your reading, okay, hon? Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about anybody else's channels, anybody's names. You know, this is a no judgment zone, hon. And we have encouraged you to not mention any names, and then it was all came out on Friday, and it just, yeah. Yes, we did talk about it. So your wrench being gone is to give you a little bit of a time out to cool down, okay, hon? Okay, it's just giving you a little bit of time to cool down. I'm sure you'll earn it back. You'll earn it back, hon. Okay, so one of the things I live by, my daughter was even in the Boy Scouts. One of the things that the Boy Scouts teach is to leave things better than when you were there. Okay? Yeah. So when anything happens, I don't care what it is, my kids upset me just like you, Jane, but I have a tendency to let it go because that's their point of view, right? Yeah. And my kids are very opinionated. But I just let them have their opinions and do my own thing, you know? But I try to leave everything better than when I first got there, whether it's in a chat room, whether it's out in the camping in the mountains or whatever, you know? Okay, so that's on her, hun. That does not mean that you have to respond to it, okay? Mm. So, by living life to the fullest, Jenna, you are also inspiring your daughter, okay? I know, Jenna. I mean, I know, Jane. But we're letting it go from today on, I hope, okay? But Jenna, you know how they talk about in the airlines, if if an oxygen mask falls down, put yours on first because you can't help somebody else unless you put yours on first. It's kind of the same thing. You need to find your own happiness in order for your daughter to also find her happiness. Does that make sense? Jane, I haven't watched any video at all. How's the grouting going on your floor, Daisy? I didn't watch any video. I'm just ready to move on from all of it, hon. You shouldn't have even watched the video. Why are you putting energy toward it? Why are you buying into that energy? All it's doing is making you miserable, and you should be focusing on your happiness. Go out and hug your tree, hon, and see how healing that is. I know, Bob Saget, yeah. And a Libra wants to be a peacemaker. A Libra wants to have balance and fairness for everybody. You know what, Jane? I'm in your position a lot with my children, and I let it go. I let it go. That's one of the things that I probably would be dead already if I didn't let go of everybody else's points of view and opinions. Let it go, hon. It's time to let it go. Where are you doing the grouting at, Daisy? I thought you had all your floors redone already, hon. But the thing is, you're holding on to it, Jane. You're holding on to it, hon. You put it in God's hands. Put it in God's hands. I know I have to move, but I hate that she's not good. Jenna, start giving thanks every day for her healing. Focus on. So when Jesus healed, he focused on the person as whole and complete. Picture that for her, hon, and give thanks for it every day. You got a computer? Good for you, Daisy. What kind you get, hon? The restroom, yeah. Oh my gosh, Jane. Lenovo. Is it a Pentium, Daisy? I know there's a positive to every negative, but if somebody's focusing on the negative all the time, they're going to be out of balance. So what am I learning from this situation? The thing is, if you don't learn from the situation, then you keep going through the same thing over and over again. You'll light the fireworks. Good night, Crazy Crystal. They had less gigabytes. But the reason I was looking at a Pentium is they don't overheat. Is it a laptop, hun? But Pentiums don't overheat as much as the other ones do. You're looking for HP? What I was having you look for was a Pentium, because a Pentium doesn't overheat as much as the AMD or the Celeron. Sierra, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Jenna, can you switch that fear into happiness, that you are getting some answers and making some progress? Today has been a long, stressful day. I can't read it. It doesn't say. Is it a laptop, Daisy? Because it doesn't say if it's a cellular RON or an AMD. So you could put a protective bubble, energetic bubble around her too, Jenna. Yeah. Is it an AMD, a Celeron, or a Pentium, Daisy? Which one? I know, and it's hard, you know. It's funny because we were at a store one time, and the kids were bugging me for something, and I told them, not today. Some lady walked up and says, because my kids go, "Aw." Some lady walked up and says, if I would have told my kids that, they would have been on the floor throwing a fit. And I had to think about that a little bit. Because if you tell them not today, that leaves the possibility open for it to happen another day, you know? Yeah, I think you're doing right too. So just tell her not today, you know? My nose itches. What's going on, guys? I know, hon. I know. But then I never experienced my kids being sick like that, thank you God. But I was sick like that. I was sick like that. And there's nothing more important to us than our kids. I have somebody that's going through that with her daughter. Her daughter has turned against her and telling all kinds of lies and just hurting her deep, 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 deep inside, you know, and things our kids do to us and say to us, and yeah. 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 So put a bubble around her and just fill it with green light. And a little bit of blue light on the outside of that. Green is healing and blue is protection. You know? Because there's nothing more important to us than our kids, you know? But you know, they and this gets me because they know that kids do not comprehend what reality is. The brain cannot compute what reality is until we're 25. You're welcome, hon. Good. Post some pictures on Etsy and let us know what your Etsy is, hon, so we could go in and look. Yeah, what's your Etsy? Yes, children are very important. I had people around me, but the thing was, they weren't people that I could count on. The one person, Yanri. The thing is, I thought I could depend on my sister. Okay, and when I found out that my sister was abusing my youngest son, I was devastated. I didn't know where to turn, what to do. I thought I couldn't afford another babysitter. You know? Yeah. What about a mother's group, Jenna? What about a mother's group? Other women that have children that about the same age, and you know, I didn't my husband was abusing me, my sister was abusing my son, you know. I was stuck in a lack mentality, you know. And teenagers are hard. They get to that age to where they start challenging everything you're saying and doing and thinking in order to establish their own individuality, you know? It's not easy. I know. But, you know, if you could establish a bond with one mother that could maybe trade with you, that would be awesome. It would be healthy for both you and your daughter, you know? Your freedom group? Yeah. I don't have an Etsy. I was thinking about starting one the other day. I know. Everywhere. Everywhere. I was, first my granddaughter has it. She's down sick for 3 days. Then she's out running around. Then my other granddaughter came down with it. She was down sick 5 days. My son was down a sick week and a half. I haven't stepped out the door except to go to the grocery store. And that was one day in the last week. And then Casey works at home. And she's been sick since Christmas. So I don't have anybody that comes in and out except my dog. She hasn't been around anybody either. But then even animals are getting it. 696-321-year-old. I'm terrified I will learn from y'all. I'm terrified I will learn from y'all. Gulp. Yeah, because you know what? Yawn, once they hit 10, they start getting an attitude. Sometimes a year earlier, sometimes a year later. But once they all hit 10, and my niece that has 12 kids, once they hit a teenager, she don't want them no more. That's so funny. As soon as they hit a teenager, she says, I'm sick of the teenagers. The little ones are good. Jenna, is there any kind of social programs that can help you? Even somebody to come in, nursing or something that can come in and watch her one day a week so you can get out and do things? Sierra, clear that statement. I want you to clear that statement. God doesn't give us any more than we can handle. That's almost like a challenge to the universe. And don't say don't or can't or never, because once you say those words, it's like a challenge to the universe that it's going to happen. That seems to me like that's a challenge to the universe. Like, bring it on. Clear that statement for me, please, hon. Jenna, try rosemary tea. Rosemary is a spice. It'll clear all that phlegm out, hun. It's an antibacterial, antifungal, what's it called? And it's full of lots of vitamin C and minerals. It may help, hun. Jan, please don't do that to the kids, because my mother used to terrify me with that. She used to tell me, see that cloud up there? She says the angels and God are writing down everything you think, do, and say, and you're going to pay for everything you do. I'd rather have a little one than an older child, yeah. So Okay, so if you take like a heaping tablespoon of rosemary, put it in a quart of water and boil it for a few minutes and then drink it, it'll break up all that phlegm. It helps with sore throats. It breaks up all that phlegm better than anything you could use. Anything. And they say if you've got a cough, they say to drink pineapple juice because pineapple juice actually works better than cough syrup. Entire mood changes. When my allergies get bad, I get mucus, but the rosemary breaks it all up. Did you do rosemary tea today, hun? Did it help any? Yeah. Yeah, pineapple juice. I need to tell Casey. I forgot about that. You used fresh rosemary. I use the dry rosemary because I can get a bag. You can get a little thing like this for like $3 at the grocery store, but out here at the Vitamin Cottage or Natural Grocers, I can get a bag this big for $1.25. So I get the dried rosemary. I just throw it all in and boil a couple quarts and drink that. Yeah. If you if you ever come down with the athlete's foot or any kind of foot fungus or anything, rosemary will clear that too. Orange juice with calcium. Red, orange, yellow, purple. Yeah, Jenna. Yeah, I took an herbal class, and it was one thing that I was able to share in the herbal class that everybody got excited about. I said we found out accidentally. Um, you don't have to go through a detox, hun, but I use a detox tea occasionally. The rainbow or the different healing rays, hun? Can you see the lights, Jenna? Why is it I asked you on Friday to call in her healing team but you'll do it for Star? Is it the way I word it or what? She's still a baby. At 4, she's still a baby. What kind of colors do you see, Jenna? Okay. Ask if there's anything hidden under those colors, hon. Ask if there's anything hidden under the colors. And see if the colors change. Yeah. Ask for the green light. Ask for Archangel Raphael and his healing team to come in. What the hell? Okay. A cow stood in front of your car today. I hit a deer once and I swerved, so I barely hit him. I just have a little car and it just jacked up the fender. It had some of his hair in it. Deer walked off. And I called my son crying and crying. I just hit a deer. And he goes, "Oh, did you put it on your car and take it home for roadkill?" I'm crying because I heard it. And you want me to put it in my car and take it home for roadkill? Oh my God. Yeah, the deer walked off. So I was reading about a woman that hit a deer. She's in her car. Her car's totaled. And the policeman comes and says, "Ma'am, I need you to get out of your car slowly, carefully." She thought, what the heck's going on? The deer had come through the windshield and was in her back seat with full rack. So once he got her out of the car, he opened up the back door and the deer ran off. Hi, Felicia. So January. February. Can you hear my pug? No, the deer wasn't crying at all. She had no idea the deer was in her back seat. Full rack of antlers. He could have hurt her. Wow. I pulled 12 cards for my year. Yeah. Has anybody read the book Bright Line Eating? I'm reading that book right now. It's like I don't think I'll ever eat sugar again. Pink eye, that's horrible. Yeah, I pulled my ear. I'm thinking, It's funny because I have the Lover's card for January. Okay, what's going on in January? Ooh, January. What the heck? I don't think you'll pull a bad card, Jenna. I don't think you'll pull a bad card, honey. The universe knows she needs to get out. Yeah. Put a rainbow bubble around her. The deer stared at you, it didn't move, killed your radiator, yeah. Aww. Hey Casey, how you doing, hon? How you feeling? How you feeling, hon? Right, looked right at you like you hit me. No, dear, I stopped, you hit me. Wow. Wow. March is going to be an interesting month. It'd be a blessing in disguise. Might be a blessing in disguise that I didn't go down my daughter's today. It was her birthday. Busy bees go tomorrow. Aha. Leon. Swinging spiritually. Still swinging spiritually. Do you get to call out sick at work, Casey? Do you get to call out sick at work, hon? SSS. You have unlimited sick days? Yeah. That's awesome that they unlimited 6 days is awesome. I think I have a water sign coming in. Or an air. Oh, come on. Don't tell me. With pay. Ooh, that's even better. Yeah. That's in July, Star. That's what it says. So my January has the Lover's card. Okay. And then it has the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Oh, hell. I'm going to hibernate all month. You probably still take a few calls. Yeah. Because otherwise you're going to sit around and be bored to death, aren't you? Ooh, I need to look up what a 4 is. If that one's a 4 too, I'm going to freak out. No, it's the Emperor. Oh my God. I just knew it was going to be a 4. Okay, people who do numerology, what does the number 4 mean? I'm just playing around right now. We're not doing readings right now, hon. We're doing spiritual talk. But if you want to subscribe, then you'll be notified next time I come on. What? Stability, a forest stability. I just knew it because you heard me. Four of Wands, and then I pulled a Four of Cups, and I said, if the next one's a four, it was the Emperor, number 4. Ah, ah. Yeah, put some, okay, not fresh rosemary in. I get the dried rosemary, a heaping tablespoon of rosemary in a quart of water, and boil it for just for a couple minutes, okay? And then cool it down. If you're giving it to the kids, you got to put some honey in it, over 2, of course, but it'll help break that phlegm up. Yeah. We were so proud of our live on Friday. We had an awesome time on Friday. Awesome time. Eleven. That's a 4 also. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yes. It was okay. It wasn't last night. It was yesterday morning. It was yesterday morning. Yeah. 11. Smile. So when you say it's 11 there, it's only 9/11 here. Yeah. I don't wish for anybody to be sick. She's trying to sleep on. Thank you, Alban. Oh, my email. Okay. Oh, don't just do Etsy, Jan, but do Pinterest also. Pinterest. Your daughter woke up. Okay, bees can represent the sweetness in life. Did anybody look up that dream? What it means to be chased by bees? Let's look. Bees to me are first thing you think of is the sweetness of life. Bees in dreams represent great riches and good luck. They can also symbolize war and illness because of their ability to attack and swarm communities. But they symbolize community, organization, collaboration, creation, relationships, interconnectedness, and the overall sense of harmony in one's environment. But what I'm feeling with her dreaming about that, I think, were they stinging her or anything, hon? Because I feel like they were chasing her to bring in the healing and the good luck and everything. Yeah. Bees are scientifically, bees should not be able to fly. They are a flying miracle. No sting, yeah. So I what I feel like is that energy is trying to come in, you know? Okay. Let me check my email. Come on. Those are awesome, girl. So you do Zentangles too, huh? I can see a market for that. Those are awesome. Oh, used to give them to your mom, Casey? And that's cool that you can do pictures of like that. I remember doing, yeah, I did some artwork of my cat. And when some kids um, broke into my house and stole all my pictures, they took whole drawers. They were running everything back. Put them on Etsy. And put them on Pinterest also. That's cool, girl. You got talent. You got talent. She wasn't very appreciative of your gift. Did she ever get stung? Anne's, we're not doing readings right now, hon. We're doing spiritual talk. If you have any spirituality questions, we can answer those, hon. Yeah, but do Pinterest also. And people will share them on Pinterest, you know? Yeah. Aisel, how are you doing tonight? Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hazel. Happy birthday to you. So I was listening to Secret Tarot this morning, and she says she can't talk about what's going on, but she recommended listening to some people's talks, and they're kind of bringing some things to people's awareness. Let me put it that way. You know? But maybe it's just me, but they're doing it in a negative way. They're promoting fear. Maybe it's just me, because I try to find the bright side to everything. I try to see the good in all the people. I try to balance everything, try to be fair with everything. It's like, oh, yeah. But to me, it seemed like it was more promoting fear than it was helping, you know? Yeah. She's pointing out what's happening with the camps in Australia, saying that they're going to start knocking on doors in Germany and putting the unvaccinated into camps. And they're starting to do that in Canada too. So it's like, okay. Yeah. It's like, I stay home. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. Why are you going to take me out of my house and put me with a bunch of other unvaccinated people that might just spread it? I don't think so. And my doctor can't tell me, oh, it's safe. It's safe. And then I'm reading some stuff on people that have died from getting the vaccination. It's documented. Yeah. But the thing, we're only free if we stand up and let them know we're not going to put up with it, Star. If they think they're getting away with it, they're going to do it. Yeah. Is your dad in Canada also, Jenna? Yeah. Okay, so if I was going to look at anything, I would look at the medicine wheel. South on the medicine wheel. Let me see. So the red is the color in the south. They are the stages of birth, youth, adult, and death. Seasons of the year are spring, summer, winter, fall. Aspects of life are spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and physical. And the south part of the medicine wheel is water, red-skinned people, moon, noon, birth, summer, spiritual, soul, plant, and cedar. But the path in the south is a spiritual path. Yeah, the south. We start in the south. The south is the direction of the sun at the highest point. The time on the celestial clock is high noon. Summer, full of youth, of physical strength and vigor. It's a time when people are preparing for fall and winter months. It's a time of preparing for the future, of getting ready for the days ahead. This is the place of the heart. Generosity, sensitivity to the feelings of others, of loyalty, of noble passions, of chivalry and love. The love learned in the South is that of unconditional love for all, that which is exhibited by a pure-hearted child. The love learned in the South is the love of a parent for another with mutual passion and drive. This all goes hand in hand with one overcoming the paradox of changing this love into a desire to possess and control that person, to be yours and yours alone. In this realm comes the hard, in-your-face lesson in the concept of love and fear. So love is open-handed or the clenched, mailed fist. Wholehearted version versus three-quarter, half-hearted, or quarter-hearted, or no heart at all. Commitment issues, nurturing issues, soulmateship, gender lifestyle acceptance or gender lifestyle intolerance, purposefulness, opening and embracing the light. So the fear is guilty, blame, shame, envy, greed, abandonment, clinging and or suffering, willfulness, closed off, and lurking in the dark. It's a testing ground of the emotional body, our feelings. Here it is blatantly apparent that the spaceship of Earth is a proving ground and not a finishing school. An escape is not an option, I might add. Just as the physical body can be trained and developed through the exercise of the will, so too can our feelings be disciplined. These individuals who burst into uncontrollable anger because they have been denied something they wanted have not learned to discipline the power of emotion. Likewise, these people who are so overcome with excitement or fear in a crisis that they are unable to act to help themselves or others have also learned not to discipline their feelings. On the other hand, to hold in your feelings of hurt or anger without being able to release them can be extremely damaging to our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Until feelings of anger, resentment, and hurt that we've taken inside us can be released, understood, blessed, and sent on their way, they will continue to block our flow, block our intellectual capacity, block our ability to think clearly, block our capacity and capability for genuine love and warmth for others. It's also where you're introduced to your protector guardians, your inner child, extreme healing and cleansing, energies of fire, and testing one's faith. The totem is the hawk. Your inner child totems are the rabbit and the deer. The purity, consciousness, and the majesty of living flames, one's own inner fire, soul spirit, last but not at least one's temperance. Just as life is a journey, so is one's faith. And in this proving ground for the multiverse dogma doesn't stand a chance. Faith is a journey of wonder and fascination, not a guilt trip. So so if you move to the south, you're moving into those lessons. If you move to the east, you're going to move into other lessons. If you move to the west, other lessons. If you move to the north, other lessons. Yeah. I think she's got like long one pneumonia. Again, put the link for that, hon. I think we're all going through that right now. Let me send it to you. Okay. So I sent you a link for it, Jan. Yeah. And that's lessons we're all learning. Yeah. Welcome, hon. But you know what? The only thing I'm going to warn you about, Jenna, is start putting all that fear into God's hands and ask for extra protection and extra healing for her. Protection from Archangel Michael. Archangel Raphael is green, and that's healing. Okay. And put the fear into a bubble and hand it off to an angel, because when you are afraid of something, you draw it to you. Okay. What'd you learn, Star? What'd you learn, hon? Oh, yeah. I was going to sit down. I keep telling you guys, watch Sadhguru. He's got all eight sessions of his going through the United States and learning the history of the Native Americans, and he even met with some Native Americans. Shifted his perception on a few things also. Yeah. Star, what are you picking up for me in July? You got me wondering now. William Murphy and Speak Life. Yeah, because I got that Two of Cups in July, and I got a King of Cups and a King of Swords. Now, come on, universe. You know I'm a Libra. Do not bring in two people at the same time. I would not know how to do that. Please. You got the Ace of Wands in July. Leon's life. Well, you can go over there if you want to go. Does everybody want to go over and listen to Leon? Or do you guys want to keep talking here? With the Star card, it's I am so drained, girl. I can't even think what his channel is. Leo Fire 555. Yeah, Leo Fire 555. Yeah, Leo Fire 555. Yeah. You're funny. You're a Leo too? Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy his readings. Yeah. You can ask a spiritual question, and we're not doing tarot right now, but we are answering spiritual questions, hon. We are trying to help each other on our spiritual paths. What kind of question you have, hon? Well, not everybody ran over there. I still show 6 people on. Maybe you all did. Well, I show 7 people now. So, Jano, do you know what your birth date is and what time you were born? Because somebody showed me on AstroSeek, you can look for something called your part of fortune, and you look at what house your part of fortune is, and it'll give you an idea of your life path. I just learned that. I was blown away. Let me see if I can find it. Part of how to find your part of fortune. Let me see. Come on, there's got to be a calculator here. Hold on. Part of fortune calculator. Hold on. And what was it? 10, 20, 76. In 10:21 a.m. What city were you born in, hon? I love dragons too. We're going to be talking about dragons. One of the books I was looking at was talking about doing spells to call them in, but I'm not comfortable with spells. What city were you born in, Jano? If you know, okay, so look at astrolibrary.org /part/of/fortune/calculator / because I can't do everybody's. Jano, what city were you born in, hon? Everybody left, huh? Oh, that's funny. You posted what time and date, but you didn't post what city you were in, hon. I need to know what city you were born in. You say Minnesota, but honey, I need to know what city. It asks for the city. City and state. Because I can't tell without that. I see that it says Minnesota, hon, but it doesn't show me what city. Yeah, tell me what city, and then Star can go ahead and cross it out, okay, hon? Because all I see is Minnesota. What? What the heck? Because I show your date and your birth time. Then I show you're the dragon. Jesse asked if I can get one, please. Then I say, yes, I love dragons. I posted above, city and state, Minnesota. You're not seeing it. You posted 3 times city. Yeah, it's not showing. I can give you the link to go in and do it yourself, hon. Okay? I could give you the link to do it yourself if you don't want, if you're not comfortable. Okay, this is the link to go in and figure it out. It'll tell you what houses is, and then look for, and then Google part of fortune and what house it's in. Okay? Yeah. Hi, Divine Goddess. Hon, I've sent you some messages. Have you not seen any of them, hon? Okay. Okay, let me put that in. Okay. It says, okay, you're not showing me. Don't tell me. It's not telling me. What the heck? It's in Libra, but it's not showing me what house. Libra. What sign are you? Okay, so you're a Libra. So your part of fortune is in the first house, right? Because you're a Libra. Yeah, I found the city now. Yeah, it might have been monitoring it. Good night, Judy. Yeah, message me again, hon, and we'll I want to coordinate our times. I was asking you when your next day off was so that we could coordinate time. So so your part of fortune, what does it say? Okay, it says part of fortune in the first house, good luck in astrology. It's talking about success comes to you on its own. There are some indicators where you can find an easy flow of energy. The part of fortune is one of those signs. Part of fortune in the first house. Okay, so the part of fortune is the house of self. People who have their part of fortune in the first house can benefit from finding strength in themselves. There can be a tendency to get lost in what others want you to be and betray yourself. This leads you astray with this position. You will find joy if you embrace who you are. So that's what you are here to do in this lifetime, is embrace who you are. And to me, that is also setting an example for others by you standing in your own truth, your own power. It's very important to follow your intuition. With this placement, you will find your luck because of your ideas, not because of those of others. It suggests you have to learn to support yourself and give yourself a pat on the back when necessary. It favors the brave. It's important for you to be active and initiative. You need to learn to be brave and courageous. Generally speaking, people with this placement can benefit from embracing the traits of Aries, being a go-getter, fierce, pioneering, and fiery, because it's the opposite sign from us. So it's important for you to be independent. Indicates you work best on your own. You prefer to be self-reliant. If you become more and more dependent on others, then you're out of balance. You have to learn to ask for help. But the more you become self-reliant, the more others are attracted to you or want to help you. But it's important for you, what you are supposed to do in this lifetime is find you. Okay? You'll have to work on your identity. You have to develop your own self-image, not how others see you. The world often seems to reflect your mental and emotional states. Because of this, you have to be in harmony with yourself and find joy in being you. You have to learn to focus on your goals, to know what your goals actually are, not the wish of somebody else, but you, finding your truth, okay? You need to be grounded and focused. And it's important to spend time by yourself. Yeah. Does any of this make sense, hon? Yeah, it was filtering. Yeah, I can see why it filtered. But it came up right away when I put it in there. A room full of Libras, yeah. But you know what, hon? You heal others by standing in your own truth and being you, and not letting other people influence who you are. In other words, you're finding your own truth. And this is one of the things I say. How do you change the world? One person at a time, and that you start with yourself, and that projects out to other people also. When you know who you are, when you find your truth within yourself, you're sending that energy out to other people too. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So you are walking your path. That's cool. Mine is in the 12th house. Everybody got all excited. Oh my God, I knew it, I knew it. You're intuitive, you're intuitive. And I said, huh? Because when I told them it was in the 12th house, I said, yes, you're following your path. You're being a teacher and you're trying to support others in their spiritual path. So they said, you're following your path. And I said, wow. Wow. It's like the universe has been sending me a lot of messages lately about validation, all kinds of validation. And I am just grateful and in awe of the universe all the time. Yes. Yeah. It's funny how the internet is censoring everything, because I posted a picture of a beautiful bird the other day on Facebook. It was a tit warbler. They blocked it and said it was inappropriate just because it said tit. I said, wow, wow. And I tried to, I tried to tell them, no, this is a bird, but they never changed anything. Everything was blocked. So if they're doing it all automatically, you know, teardrops. I know. And the people are going to have to step up. I can't see anything, but there has to be some protesting. Otherwise, I keep telling everybody to get involved in convention of states. We need to put our federal government in check. And we need to push our local legislatures to do that. But they're not even scheduling it for 5 more years, you know? We all need to get involved. This is just getting too crazy. Yeah. I know. I know. Yeah. They're all believing that everything's right. Oh, no. Oh, no. The blocking wars has started. Okay, Divine, I'm not going to just do one question for you, hun. One of the reasons we have to figure out a time, because if we do all your questions, it can take up to an hour to do your reading, hun. Yeah, you have to let me know. We need to compare schedules. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I am so drained over everything that happened today, Star. Yeah, we can do it tonight if you want, hon. We can do it tonight. I think everybody wants to go over and watch Leo's Star anyway, if you want to do it. And we can do it on Messenger. Okay. Who else is here? So there's Star, there's me. We could do StreamYard. You're going to bed? Okay. I can send you a link for StreamYard and we could do that now, hon. If you want to do that. Okay. Who else is here? Okay, I will send you a link for StreamYard and all you have to do is click on that and it'll just ask you to, yeah. It's not an app, but when you click on it, it'll ask you to download it. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it on Instagram. Okay, hon? Okay. So I guess we're going to wrap it up for tonight. It's been a long emotional day. So let me find Instagram. Oh, I don't think, okay, I can't get to my other account on Instagram. How am I going to do this? Okay. I can't get on the computer. I can't get to my other account on Instagram. And I don't know the password on it. Okay. So you can't get on your messenger at all, hon? Do it on Insta. I can't. Oh yeah, I guess I could. If I do it from my phone. Yeah. Okay. I'll message you, Divine. Okay. So we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. So I could go ahead and do Divine's reading since she's like hours and hours. Yeah. Okay. So we'll wrap it up for tonight. It's been a long, emotional day. And we will be back again on Wednesday. Okay. So everybody have a good night and namaste.